Good evening, everyone. This is Master Coach A coming in live from Kapehan Republic. You're joining me on Coaching Tuesday. This is Kapehan night. And tonight, you're joining me for a wonderful talk entitled Self-Wealth Creation. Okay, ano ba yung title natin? Nawala tuloy ako. Self-made wealth. Okay, so we've started at 7:30 and we started with an exercise, okay, a toolkit that speaks about rethink your financial challenges. If this is the first time you're joining me, I am a certified life coach. There are two things that I do. I empower people to be mentally fit so you can stay alive and live beautifully. And another thing that I do is I do life coaching certification program in behalf of the Life Coach Training Institute that is based in Dallas, Texas, USA. I started with that, okay, because I want you to understand that as a certified life coach, we don't give advice, we don't give solutions to people, but one of the things that we really do is we allow people to be able to process their thoughts and find their own solutions in life. And one of the things that we're able to do that is through the use of worksheet. So if you're coming in for the past sessions, if you're joining me in the past, recently, I think last week I started introducing toolkit. So I invite you to come here every Tuesday and Thursday and start having your life process. Okay, so tonight I'm stepping into something that everybody can be blessed with. I'm starting with the wealth creation. I believe everyone is interested to be able to create wealth, right? Okay, tonight I'd like also to take a moment to say good evening and thank you to all my on-floor guests. Can we give each other a hand? Okay, if you are a certified life coach, this is one of the benefits of coming in and joining me every Tuesday and Thursday on floor. There will be toolkits that will only be made available during my talks. Now, if you are watching, you are not a certified life coach and you want to be processed, you want this toolkit to be processed to you or to be facilitated to you, please get in touch with Coach Rosel 091-758-61661 so she can help you and connect you with a certified life coach. Okay, is that okay? To all the coaches in the house, magandang gabi. Thank you so much for coming. To all our incoming coaches, I have Colleen and I have Erwin. I'll see you next week. Okay? Master Coach Lakendra Smiley is joining me with a back-to-back certification schedule. We will be in Maayo Hotel, Cebu, Mandawi City, Cebu Province. This August 10 and 11. Alright? So, Cebu, we will be back. Okay, we will be back this weekend. I'm so excited for our second run in Cebu. And then in Manila, okay, we're doing a certification class. Okay, that's gonna be our batch 29. So batch 28 in Cebu, batch 29 in Manila. Okay, August 16 and 17. Okay, for those of you still thinking if life coaching is for you, for those of you who wants to have a moment with Master Coach Lakendra, we are scheduling a meet, greet, and learn night. Okay, in Cebu. Okay, we're having it also in Maayo Uma Restaurant this Friday, August 9. Okay? See you at 7 o'clock. That's a free event. All you have to do, okay, is cover your buffet food. And Maayo Hotel, thank you so much, Lela, for giving us really a great rate. That is just, okay, 650. It's really a Sampus food. Okay, so you'll enjoy it. So pupunta ka ba? Wala pala. Nasa abroad pala. Okay. So, for those of you joining us in Cebu, those people coming from Tacloban Region 8 flying to Cebu, just in case you're there already on Friday night, please join us for the meet, greet, and learn night with Master Coach Lakendra at Uma Restaurant. Now, if you are from Manila, so na sa mga taga Manila, malamang kayo yon. Okay, please, okay, mark your calendar. August 15 here at Kapehan Republic, 7 o'clock. Okay, I think you can start coming in at 6 o'clock. We will have the meet, greet, and a learn moment with Master Coach Lakendra Thursday next week. Tama ba? Thursday next week. So come at 6 o'clock, have a coach connect with fellow coaches, do a role playing, get in touch, and give yourself really a moment to be able to be refreshed with fellow change agents in the house. Both events are again free. All you have to do is cover for your meal and everything is free. Is that okay? So I'll see you either in class or I'll see you in the meet, greet, and learn moment with Master Coach Lakendra. Last night, we had an interview by Coach Mike Celis. Coach Mike, maraming salamat. Coach Mike Celis did a wonderful job. He interviewed me and Coach Kendra sabay. Oh, imagine that. Okay, back to back. Okay, and it was a beautiful interview. Please find the link, check a replay. Live Coach Philippines, Coach A, and also in our Coach A coaching community, you can find the link and you can find the review of that, the replay of that, and there's a lot of nuggets of wisdom that you will get and the juice for the life coaching profession. Okay, so going back for tonight's topic, I'm giving you the opportunity to please share. Okay, this is one topic that I believe will benefit you. I believe will reward your moment. So this is one topic again. So normally, I don't ask you to tag a friend. I don't even ask you to share, because if it's not something that is wonderful or beneficial to you, don't clutter your timeline. Don't clutter other people's timeline. But I believe wealth is something that everybody is interested with. Agree? I think wealth is something that everyone would appreciate to hear about. Okay? I think wealth is something that will put a smile in our faces. Tama ba? I think wealth, okay, especially today that we're talking about self-made wealth. I mean, sino ba naman ang ayaw matutong mag-produce ng sariling wealth? Alright? So, we're gonna be talking about that, and I'll tell you that self-made wealth is actually a full course. It's a full curriculum, okay? And this is what I'm sharing with you tonight is just a fragment, is just a tip of the iceberg in patikim, okay? It's a teaser of a full-blown course, just in case you are interested, whether you are a life coach, you are someone from an organization, sometimes you are looking for opportunities to grow the people in your organizations. Maybe you are a business person, you are an entrepreneur, and you've been putting a lot of efforts in what you do and seems not to be getting the tractions and things and seem to be struggling all these years. I believe self-made wealth is one course, one training, one lessons, okay, one learnings that you do not want to miss. So tonight, I'm gonna be sharing with you key points about self-made wealth, and it would really, really, really pay, okay, if you set your eyes, your ears, your heart, and your full attention with me. I believe many times when we do talks, sanay na sanay tayo sa multitasking, di ba? So sanay na sanay po tayo na pag nanunood, okay, you do things on the side, okay, you browse the internet, you check your Facebook, you do a lot of this. This is one topic that I really ask you, okay, do yourself a great favor. Huwag ka nang gumawa ng kahit ano. Okay? Yayaman ka ba pagkatapos nito? Tingnan natin. Baka mayaman ka na hindi mo lang alam na mayaman ka. Okay? So, I want you to really focus. Okay? We started with rethink your financial challenges earlier. And I'm gonna end, okay, as I go offline with the inner wealth creation worksheet. Okay, so if you are watching and you are interested with this, get in touch with Coach Rizel. Decaf Coffee Republic offers complimentary coaching session. If this is just what's hindering you to live the dream life, if it's all about money, it's all about debts, it's all about everything that burdens you right now financially, that's stopping you to be the best version of yourself, please take a moment after my talk tonight. Get in touch with Coach Rizel, and there's a lot of coaches in the house. Asan yung coaches in the house that I believe can facilitate this. Okay, you don't have to book with me. You can just speak with Coach Rizel, and there's a lot of coaches in the house right now. And normally after my talk, we take a picture, we take a photos, and then we post it. So tingnan po ninyo kung sinong coaches to na gusto nyong kausapin. Set an appointment with them and ask them to give you a complimentary coaching session on how you can create wealth. Is that okay? Is that okay? Okay. I am really excited with this. So I really want you to focus. Okay. I started with the question, what is wealth? Okay. The common response when we talk about wealth is money. Okay, who among you here would have think that money is wealth and wealth is money? Come on now, be honest. Okay, is it true? Okay, how can you be wealthy if you don't have money? Agree, disagree? Oh, yung iba dyan, mayaman ako, may pera ka. Okay lang, meron. I mean, come on now, be honest, okay? Now, in this session, tonight, you're gonna learn how to create a powerful inner wealth. Okay? Inner wealth is a long-term foundation for creation of wealth in the outside world. You cannot be wealthy in the outside if you cannot be wealthy in the inside. And tonight, I'm going to dig deeper onto that. And I want you to understand that tonight, there's a lot of mind framing. There's a lot of misconceptions. There's a lot of myth that I'm going to be speaking about. Okay? In case you find yourself like, I don't like it. Parang hindi yan totoo. It hurts. Okay, here's what you do. Either you put a comment in that, okay, video, or send me a personal message, or set an appointment with any of our life coaches in the house, okay? My heart is to end, okay, your misery about money. And I mean it, because I've seen a lot of people being crippled by the thought that you don't have enough. That's why you cannot proceed in life. That's my heart. And I want to do this tonight because many of you watching, okay, are really financially burdened without understanding how wealthy you are. Okay, let me dive in. What is wealth? Okay, here's the truth about wealth. I don't know what you can find in Google. Okay, I told my on-floor guests, okay, by the way, this is live and all the sounds you're hearing kanina with all the claps are real. This is not a clown sound. Can we do it once again? It's real, okay? For those of you asking why you cannot see my guests, well, number one, that's their privacy. Number two, that's the joy of coming over and joining the night with us, because it's really wonderful when you start learning from fellow attendees, from fellow guests, because the way you process things on your own is different when you get to process it with other people. Agree? All right, so what is wealth? Okay, here's one thing that I want you to figure it out at this moment in time. Okay? Money is not wealth. Money is not wealth. But you can convert wealth into money. Okay? So, you can convert wealth, and one of the ways you can convert it is money. Okay? So, how come money is not wealth? Okay? Because the moment you convert your wealth into money, money becomes disposal. Money becomes an expense. Money becomes an opportunity to drain your wealth. The moment you convert your wealth into, like, have you seen a lot of things that you convert? What are the things that you convert? Come on. Foreign currency. Okay. The moment you convert something to another, the original value is being diluted to where it is converted. Am I correct? Now, when you convert your wealth into money, where is your money going? Where is your money going? In other people's pocket. Come on now. Okay? So, hear me out on this, okay? The money, the moment you convert your wealth into money, the primary purpose, of course, there are opportunities that you can convert it back when you buy assets, when you buy investment stocks and everything, and then you tell me that, Coach, my money becomes my asset and my money becomes wealth. Hold it a minute. What I'm saying here is the moment you convert your wealth into money, it means that you are converting it to a form that it will be for your disposal. Agree, disagree? And therefore, when you dispose it, it's no longer part of your wealth. Agree, disagree? So the more that your wealth is in the form of money, it means, okay, that easily the wealth goes into drain. Are you getting this? All right. So what is wealth? If wealth can be converted to money, which is the common notions of people, then what is wealth? What is wealth? Remember, money is just one of the conversion. The paper bills, the coins, is just one of the conversions. So what is wealth? What is wealth? Okay? Wealth. Okay, here's the thing. Wealth is your total value, okay, as a person, and the total value that you can give to other people. Coach Mix, you have my full attention. Yes, sir. Okay, let me repeat that. Wealth is your total value as a person and the total value that you can share and give to other people. Now, here's the thing. It is not a wealth if you cannot give away. Yeah, it's not wealth. If it is wealth, you can give it away. Because if you cannot give it away, then it is not wealth to you. It is your disposable income. This is things that gives you security. This is and all of those things. I'm going to dive into this even deeper later on. What I'm saying is, when you say I'm wealthy, it means this is the value you can give to other people because that is your wealth. Am I making sense here? Okay. Now, Coach, what about the intangible? Okay, I think Erwin just said the intangible. Yes, okay. Remember when you're healthy, that's the intangible thing. When you are healthy, health is wealth. Okay, when you're healthy, you are creating values to other people. And if you're sick, you are deducing the value of other people because they have to take care of you. Am I correct?
Yes.
Can you see this? Can you see this? All right? So, when you say I'm wealthy, you're able to give that wealth to other people, and when you give that wealth to other people, it creates their value. It creates a value in other people, and that makes you even more valuable. Agree, disagree? The reason why, okay, these are mind shiftings, okay? These are shift in mindset, and I want you to start thinking, because if you get to understand and unlock these wrong mindsets that we have about money, you start realizing you can create and produce more. Because here's the thing, your financial status right now, your financial capacity right now in the outside is just a printed manifestation of who you are in the inside. A lot of people are billionaires, a lot of people have a lot of money in the bank, but they cannot afford to sit down and have a meaningful conversation. Then they're not wealthy. Hey, because you cannot give that value. Then what is that money to you? That's not wealth to you. We need to focus on our inner reality. Why? Because our inner reality reflects our outer reality. And if we want to see changes in the external, we need to see the changes in the internal. Now, your physical reality is just a projection of your inner ideas, thoughts, and emotions. Coach Mel, okay, present Coach A. See you on Friday. Can you see this? Now, who among you here are wealthy? Okay. Oo, lahat. Okay. Now, if you are wealthy, you should be able to live a life of alignment of your thoughts. O, diba? Diba talagang may tumatawag? Okay, so you mean that's life, okay? Okay, so, who among you here have seen a construction of building? A house? Okay, now, what is the first thing that happens when a construction is about to begin? What? Dig. A big hole. Correct?
Yes.
The big hole. And the deeper, the higher the building, the house would be, the deeper the foundations, right? So let me ask you now, how wealthy do you want to become? How wealthy do you want to become?
Very wealthy.
Very wealthy.
Yeah.
So how big is the hole in your heart right now that hungers for wealth? That's my question. I'm talking about alignment now, right? Like if you see a building, a tower, a home to be built, you just said, all right, the taller, the higher it would become, it's supposed to be the deeper it would be. And deeper means bigger hole. Am I correct? Come on now. Then you're supposed to be excited. You're getting wealthy tonight. I mean, get excited, okay? That's it. If you want something, be excited for it. You want to be wealthy? Yeah, sure, I'm good. Wow. I mean, We're talking about wealth. And as if you're talking about, pero pag utang, saan ka din umutang? No? Excited ka. Okay. Now, how many of you wants to be wealthy? How wealthy you want to become? Okay. How big is the hole in your heart? How big is that hole that occupies the desire for wealth? And many people would say, "Whoa, wealth?" So ang sama kong tao who said so. Look, wealth is your total value. The more wealthy you become, the more you're able to give values to people. So my question is, how big is your heart now to be wealthy enough so you can provide value to people?
Immeasurable.
Immeasurable. So let's get it on. Let's get it on. Now, financial integrity. Okay, how many of you have heard those words? Sabi nila, bakit in financial integrity? Integrity nga, hindi ko alam, financial pa, coach. O, so baba natin ng konti. Naisip ko lang. Okay, let's work on integrity. What is integrity? Okay, these are, remember, that's why I told you, listen carefully, because these are thoughts, these are paradigm shiftings, and these are ideas that you have to capture if you want to see how wealth is being created. Now, integrity is the alignment of your thoughts, words, and action. Alignment of your thoughts, words, and action. That's integrity. Now, be honest. Search your heart right now. How many times the words you speak about money, your story about money, your thoughts about money, and how you handle money does not connect? How many times?
Many.
Many. So where is integrity in there? Okay? Now, when we put financial integrity in the picture, okay, we are talking about wise use of money, values, and assets. Okay? Coach Mix, okay, basahin ko lang to. The secret of success is broken heart. Oh, di ba? The deeper that your sorrow carves into your being, the more joy you can contain. It's really true. I mean, the more broken we are, the more we struggle in the past, the more trials we receive. Isn't it true that our hearts have a big opening to have more?
Yes.
Come on now. But here's the thing. Yes, sir. You want to share something? Now. Merong emotional pain. Now, here's the thing. Okay? Think about your financial stories, your financial narratives. How is your family, okay, look at money? Like, were you raised in a family where money as one of the form or conversion of wealth is abundant? Or you were raised in a family that speaks of money as always scarce? Okay, scarce. Kulang. Think about it. I've met people who grew up in a family with millions in the bank, like they own companies. But their parents would always say, we don't have money because money is revolving in the business. We cannot spend for that because we need to spend and invest for this. So what kind of narratives? But what about if your parents are earning minimum pay, but what you see in the table is food, and you don't starve? So what would be your narratives about money? You see, it's not about the amount. It's about the value. Okay? How many of you here got fed by your parents? Pinakain ka ng magulang mo? Meron? So definitely may magulang ka. Right? Okay. Realize this. The way your parents, our parents, fed us growing up, the way our parents provided food in our table, the way we got the things we need in school, really influenced the way we're thinking about money. Agree, disagree?
Agreed.
And that narratives becomes our bystanding story of a lifetime. We become products of that story. And we thought that those stories are beautiful fairy tales. We thought that when we talk about how poorly we were raised, how scarce money was and everything, we thought it's reliving the old story and brought us to where we are today. But here's the thing. Could you just imagine that even if today you're having enough, you're having business, you're having a good job and all, the moment that some shaking happens, automatic your old narratives about money, boom, hits you. Agree, disagree? Okay? How many of you have heard before this night, or how many of you is living the truth that you are the creator of wealth? How many times you've heard this, or somebody come across and tell you, hey, you need money? Create money. How many of you have heard that? Were you raised in a culture, were you raised in a family, were you raised in an organization that tells you, you need money, you create the money? You heard it, work for the money. But money is not your master. Why work for the money when you can create? In fact, inside you is that wealth. Okay, you want the proof? You want the proof? Who wants the proof? Okay. All right. Think about it right now. What is one single skill? Just one, not two, not three, one, that you believe is a creator of money inside of you. Give me one. What is one skill that you have? And you will be surprised. I'm going to give you one skill that all of us have. You will be surprised. Trust me. But I want to hear it. What do you think is one skill that you have that can create money? Can create wealth? Can create the things that you need? Talking. Okay? Come on. Be brave. Drawing. Colin. Intelligence. Talo kayo dyan. Talino. Come on. What is one skill that you have? Listening. Come on. Say it to the world. Paano kayo? Look, what is wealth? The value you can give to people. So what is that value? What is that skill? Coaching. Pagmamahal. Oh, talaga pag marunong ka magmahal. Oh. Yeah. Magmahal lang daw ba yayaman na? Pwede. See? Di ba? The Life Coach Training Institute was created because of Master Coach Lakenda's love. Yeah, that was really, and she was raised in love. Master Coach Lakenda is an ADHD since she was young, but she was raised in a family, in a culture of love. And it's the same love that she experiences, she's giving to people. And now we're enjoying the presence of an institute that's changing lives. So come on, what is it in you? Just one. Service. Come on now. What is it that you have? See? You don't see value in you. Okay, one skill, one talent that you have. Huh? Ayan. Because when we talk about value, you yourself don't believe that thing inside of you is valuable. And that's what I'm challenging now. Okay, here's the thing. Let's do a paradigm shift here. If you cannot achieve that confidence that what you have is valuable enough and can be considered as well, let me challenge you. What if that particular thing will be given to you? Will you not be appreciative and will you not value that skill? Coach Mel is empowerment. Coach makes skill to influence transformation. Come on now. Shift it back. Come on now. If that particular thing that you can do, what about that thing somebody gives to you? Will you not value it?
We will value it.
Therefore, what is that? Teaching. Observation. Sir. Skill of listening. Not a lot of people knows how to listen. Wonderful. Come on.
Meron ako, coach.
Ano, coach?
Unicorn story.
Unicorn stories. Come on. Totoo. Come on now, Coach Tin, what do you have there? You can? Come on now. Can you hear stories? Can you give stories? How many of you, when you receive stories, you're blessed? And to you, it's the wells. Yeah? Can you do storytelling? Then you're wealthy about it. You can create wealth about it. Am I correct? Come on now. Here's the thing. You cannot have what you do not believe you can give. Sabi nila ulit, Coach, you cannot have what you cannot believe that you can have. You can give. Because life is what? Life is a cycle of contribution and receiving, isn't it? You give, you receive, you give, you receive. You're getting this. Okay, now, I'll ask you one thing. What do you think is a single skill that is mostly important in wealth creation? Single skill that you need, that is important to create wealth. Ability to serve. Come on now. Love. Okay.
Patience.
Patience. Come on now. Come on. Express. Okay, what else? What do you think is one skill that is very important for wealth creation? What is that thing? Confidence? You will be surprised, trust me. And this particular thing is stopping the wealth creation in your life. Come on, Coach Sean, what is it? Ability to ano daw, Coach? Lakasan mo daw. To create. What is that single skill? Colleen? The ability to believe that you can create. Okay? Anyone else? One more? Coach Romel. Dagdag. Ability to appreciate. Come on now. What else? Naghihintay talaga ako. If you're watching, you wanna type in, Coach Rog is reading your comments.
One word.
One word, 3 words, yeah, one word. Sounds like. It starts with letter R. Huh? No?
Next letter.
Next letter talaga naman.
Next letter.
Ability to relax. Talaga naman si Coach Lau po yun, hindi ako, ha? Ability to respond. Look, one single skill that all of us is capable, but we are denying ourselves and the rest of humanity is our skill of receiving.
Receive.
Hold it a bit. Write it in your paper. Come on now. Write it big. Receiving. Come on. See? Sabi ko sa'yo talaga may pag-asa to eh. See? Write it there. Ability to receive. Put it there. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Yeah. Wealth creation is a cycle of contribution and receiving. It's a cycle. You contribute, you receive. You contribute, you receive. Contribution leads to others wanting ultimately to give back to you. To give back their life to you. To give their talents to you. To give their skills to you. To give love to you. But the thing is, if you don't have the skill to receive, then you're not growing your wealth. Coach K, tama ka! Yehe, palapakan natin Coach K sa bayan! See? When you give, when you pour out, when you contribute, the next person becomes empowered, the next person becomes better, the next person becomes, okay, in a position better and greater than the previous positions before you're giving. Am I correct? And now, when that person receives, now think about it. When you receive something, what happens to you? Now, here's the thing. When I talk about receiving, I talk about ability and skill to receive without drama. Yeah, without saying, I don't deserve this. Okay? Oh, thank you, but you should have not done this for me. That's it. You don't, look. Getting and receiving are two different things. Hindi po siya pareho. Those people who are in the position to just get and get and get are selfish people. I am talking about receiving. Getting is you are forcing things. You get it for your use. You get it for your wants. When I say receive, freely given to you. I talk of that skill that you can receive. Thank you. That you can say thank you. Thank you for thinking of me. Thank you for being kind. That's what you're talking about, gratitude. Thank you for thinking about me. Thank you for preparing this for me. I appreciate it. I accept it. Hey. Only then will your value increase. Because you receive. But how many times you deny what is given to you? Think about it. You don't deserve it. I am too little for this. Or eto pa. Okay, another variation is, I'll pay you when I'm able. So, nangutang ka pa. Libre na nga, nangutang ka pa. So, where does it coming from? Your pride. Because you are so prideful and you're so arrogant. No, don't give it to me. Or, yeah, I need it now, but I'll pay you back. So, ba't ka pa kailangan mangutang? Binibigay sa'yo. Hey! Or sometimes somebody gives you and you say, how can I repay you? It was given to you. Hey, guilty as charged? Can you just give me a big hand? Come on now. Look, when you don't receive fully, here's what happened. I'll tell you what are you doing. I'll tell you. When you don't receive fully, ito pa, may iba pang drama. I just remember it. Nakakapangliit naman, nakakapanlumo naman, palagi mo na lang akong tinutulungan. May you receive those drama. That instead of you being grateful and thankful, galit ka pa. May ganun eh. Anong kala mo sa akin? Hindi ko kaya yan? Wow. Okay, here's what happened. When you don't receive fully, this is what you're doing actually. You are robbing the person of the opportunity to be a blessing. Coach Sherry Minas, receiving receives humility. That's right. You are robbing that person the opportunity to be a blessing. Remember, when you allow somebody to be a blessing, naturally that person will be blessed. Agree, disagree? So why are you not allowing people to be blessed? You are blessed to be a blessing. And that person gives you the blessing and you deny the blessing. You rob that person with the opportunity to be a blessing to you and to receive more blessing in their lives. Therefore, you cut the cycle of contribution and receiving. Wealth is a cycle of contribution and receiving. And as we contribute, we receive, we become better, greater, and we grow in our wealth to the point that we don't even have to convert our wealth into money and we can eat. We can get food. Come on now. Battery. Are you getting this? How many times you receive a gift from someone blessed by you and the gift you receive, you can't even afford to buy? How many times? How many times? Did it increase your value? Yes, it did. Not in money, not in possession. It increase your confidence. It increase your joy. It increase your stamina. It increase your health. Am I correct? You know what? This one I'll tell you. I think I want to honor those people who've been very generous, blessing me with beautiful branded bags. I thank you for that. Because in my lifetime, I don't want to spend, okay, with all due respect to the people that's your love and that's what you're doing. But in my lifetime, I don't want to spend a lot of money on bags. I don't even want to spend. But a lot of people would say, there's those branded bags, hindi ko po sila binili. Those were gifts, those were blessing. And at a certain point in time, all right, I don't even remember those are valuable or those are branded. You know what I remember? How valuable I am to that person and how loving that person to me. You know, this is a very profound experience. One time, I went to my husband's place, school, work. And then after that, an office mate, okay, of my husband was selling a bag to him. And my response was, why would I buy that very expensive bags? Maraming zero, alam mo yun? Why? And my husband said, because she saw you bringing a bag that's very expensive. And to me, it's just like, oh my goodness, I didn't even realize. Honestly, I didn't even realize that during that day, I was bringing an expensive bag. I didn't realize that. Yeah, because to me, for many people who knows me, to me, my bag is supposed to be lapagables. Lapagables, okay? To me, my bag is supposed to be something that I can just lapag anywhere. Lapagables. Right? I don't want like to embrace my bag and that's me, okay? With all due respect, that's just me, okay? Coach Mick, sobrang relate, Master. My friend told me one time, wag mong ipagkait sa amin ang joy of contributing to you. Exactly the point. Am I connecting here? Do you get my point? Why one single skill, but I'm not finished yet, okay? I'm gonna share you 6 more things, if it's okay with you, okay? If you cannot wait, if you cannot sustain me, then you can go home, but you're not gonna get my toolkit. That's just a joke. I know you're staying. When you give value, here's what you do. Stop to receive and give thanks to the person. Because when you give, natural response of a person next to you is to give back, to share back. Yes? Would you please stop? Do yourself a favor and have the joy of receiving it. Say thank you. Say I appreciate you. Yeah. As in joyfully. Could you just give that person a big smile? Hindi yung galit ka pa. Hindi, wag mo na akong isipin. Ikaw naman, nag-alala ka pa. Nag-abala ka pa. Ako, I'm okay. Ah. Sinong guilty? Guilty? You know what? Gratitude and appreciation. Hear me out on this. Gratitude and appreciation is magic emotions that have a power, it's so powerful, okay, to heal negative emotions. Okay? And from gratitude and appreciation springs all the positive emotions. Gratitude and really, appreciation is the fastest way for you to get into the flow state where you are able to receive, you're able to give back. It's really magical if you're able to appreciate and be grateful. Many of you go through the gratitude routine, morning habits, right? That you write in the journal. Man tawag doon, Tala Arawan. Okay? Nasa kanta daw yun. She shares me. Tala Arawan is a journal. Okay? So, you have a habit, a morning ritual, you write all. I'm grateful, right? Correct? And you believe that when you're grateful and you're full of gratitude, you will be receiving more, right? So how come when the person next to you gives something to you, you are not receiving it fully? Gratitudes unlock the fullness of life. Coach K. Sabala. Yes, sister? Yes? At tulala na kayong lahat. Do you get this? If there is one thing I want you to learn tonight, practice the skill of receiving. Galingan mo na. Receive. With a joyful heart. Not getting, receiving. Receiving means somebody is giving. Now, here's another thing. The reason why I want you to focus with this, because even with talks, discussions, this I give to you freely, and many of you don't even value this. When you are given free talks, when you're given free resources, when you're given free things, when not even free, even if you pay, but that person is giving you everything, stop for a moment, receive it, and grow from it. Grow from it. Yeah?
Yes.
But what you do? When you get it, you receive it, di naman yan totoo, di naman yan para sa akin. Come on now, how many times you said that? Para lang yan sa kanila, not for me.
Well, sukol lang.
Di ba? Think about it. Napoleon Hill, familiar? He's the author of Think and Grow Rich. I would have to read it from him. He said, burning desire for riches is critical to becoming rich. Focus on what it is you want to create and imagine it as if that's true to you. Kasi di ba sabi niya, as you have thinking, as you think, it becomes you. Think and grow rich. But to me, you can think all you want, but if you're not ready to receive richness and wealth, that's nothing. Now think about it. There's a lot of wealth, there's a lot of value, there's a lot of great things around you that you refuse to receive. That could have been added to you. You refuse it. The mere fact, the moment you say, I don't deserve it, sa iba mo na lang ibigay, mas kailangan nila, nakakahiya naman sa'yo, you are no longer in a state of receiving. Meron pang iba, i-joke mo, ikaw naman, nag-abala ka pa, anong gusto mo? Come on, anong kailangan mo? Ano to? Suhol? May kasalanan ka. You joke about it. Hey. Skill of receiving will unlock your wealth. It's inside of you. Kaya maraming nagbibigay, nauubos. Kasi ayaw mo magpa-replenish. Ubus na ubus ko, pagod na ako, hirap na hirap ako. Sino ba nagsabi huwag kang magpatulong? Tinutulungan ka, ayaw mo. Nagdadrama ka. Nakakaya kasi. Bakit ka na-deplete? Tapos pag na-deplete ka, galit ka. Pag galit ka, monster ka. Sabi ko po sa inyo, may tao on board. Now, let me share with you briefly 6 emotions. Again, okay? This is a full course, so I'm just trying to give you as much as I could within the... do I still have time? I don't have watch. My watch is now. I'm missing my sister Lakendra. To her, the time is now. Wow, Coach! Hindi ko nagsasabihin. I love you. Thank you for joining tonight. Okay. Yeah, join us. Come on, sit down. Okay. I'm gonna share with you 6 emotions. Very critical, very important, very significant. Ready? Okay. 6 emotions that will help you propel your success. You want that? Okay, go! Desire. Wealth creation is a long-term game. This is not overnight. And the desire is something that will keep you going. Do you have a desire for wealth? Truthfully. Or do you have this wrong narrative that to desire wealth is evil? You're not gonna get that if your thinking is wealth is evil. How can you help people if you don't have wealth? I mean, you need to convert your wealth into money so you can feed the poor, you can help other people, to support other people. So if you don't have money, okay, convert it from your wealth, There's nothing you can help them with.
Yes.
So why would you think that wealth is evil? Why would you think that money is evil? Pwede ka bang pumunta sa grocery at sabihin mo doon sa teller, alam mo wala kasi akong pera eh, kasi evil yan. But give me food. I mean, you can't. Boss, don't pay my salary. That's evil, okay? I don't want evil in my pocket. Oh, di ba? Oh. Ayaw mo. Boss, please, okay? I'm holy, don't give me money. That's evil. Ano kakakain? Ano kakakain? Think about the disconnect. I mean, can you understand where the gap is coming here? Going back to my principle earlier about alignment. Your thoughts, your actions, your decisions are not in alignment. You have a big heart for wealth. You want more wealth so you can have other people. But you're thinking that that wealth is also evil. How can you have something that you think is evil? I mean, for some of you, you're already feeling the nerve. Desire? Masama yung desire. Yan tayo eh. Diba? Eh kasi coach, dapat wants lang, walang desire. Who said so? If desire is evil, then that should not be part of the dictionary. It's never been created. The only thing there is you know what's desire and what is want. And if you are managing your resources, you look into the wants before the desires. That's the thing. But the mere fact when you have an unhealthy thought about desire and you say, desire? Pangit yun. You're getting this. Desire. Number 2. Responsibility. Who are responsible people in the house? Okay, what do you think is responsibility? Responsibility is, ano? What is responsibility? Come on. What is responsibility? Erwin? Responsibility, yeah. Talk about to me. See? Responsibility? Hello? Big word. What is responsibility? Oh, biglang ang hirap, di ba? What is responsibility? Accountable. Accountability. Marvin? Yeah, responsibility. Tutut. Sean?
Is to do what you want and fully commit. It's performing your commitment with other people.
Performing your commitment. Anyone else? Come on, come on. What is, oh, my husband. What is responsibility? Nakita niyo yun? Magaling talaga ng asawa ko. Ha? Ownership. Okay. This is gonna break you. Okay? This is gonna break your mindset. Not you as a person, your mindset. Okay? Responsibility is being empowered to get the results you want for your life. Okay? This is taking responsibility for the circumstances in your life and taking the posture of empowerment to get the results you want in your life. Now, I'll tell you this. What is the opposite of responsibility? When we talk irresponsibility. What? We're coming in live. As in full live, okay? What is the opposite of responsibility when we talk about wealth creation? Hindi pa kasi ako tapos ko kasi si coach, ha? Negligence? Come on. What's the opposite of responsibility? Inaction. What else? Remember, it is you being empowered to take people. Okay, ano ba? The opposite of responsibility in the wealth creation process and cycle is this: entitlement. Bam! Napaka-passionate ang mga tao on floor, di ba? Bang, bang. Why? Okay, I'll tell you. Hear me out on this. We grew up, okay, in a culture, in a family, in our organizations, that we feel we are entitled to be given what we need. Entitlement. I deserve respect, I deserve food, I deserve to be provided, I deserve support, I deserve that, I deserve that. give it to me. That's entitlement. Even if you are full of money, you still come in and you're entitled for things. When you are entitled, when you have the mindset of entitlement, you are not the person who can take full responsibility to the outcome that you desire. And until you grow up and you say, think about it, or think about it, okay? For those of you who are challenged, I'll be straight. Let's talk about money. How many of you, okay, feels you are entitled to a higher pay? Come on! Woo. Come on! Am I correct? You go to work, you perform, give your best shot, neglect your family, kill yourself, okay, work 14 hours to 16 hours, and you feel you deserve a higher pay. Ooh, come on now. They don't see you anyhow. It's okay. You can respond. Okay? I told you this is gonna be fun. Are you having fun? Because I'm having fun. This is one topic I'm so in love with, tell you. Isn't it? You believe you are entitled to get the best pay, the right package. Am I correct? And if you don't get it, what do you do? Ano ginagawa mo? Nag-aamok, nagagalit, nagko-complain. Yung mga employed, kaya kung naghihirap, maliit ang sweldo, maliit ang minimum pay. Sounds familiar?
Yes.
If you are in the posture of responsibility, you will be responsible for the results that you want to get in your life. Then if the workplace, if the employment that you have is not giving you the amount of money you need, the amount of wealth you need to be a contribution, a great contributor to humanity, why don't you get yourself employed by yourself? Why can't you be responsible and create the value you need and sell the value that you have and get the money you need? Why are you so scared to start what you are passionate about? Why are you so scared to say goodbye to your 15th and 30th pay? Well, I'm not saying you resign, okay? I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying, stop having this mindset that you are entitled to get all the money from your boss. Hey, your boss also needs money. They also need wealth. Pero galit na galit kapag yung mayaman yung boss mo at yung boss mo nagdadrive ng kotse at ikaw nagtatricycle. Am I correct? What I'm saying here, if what you are contributing is not giving you the returns that you need, okay, Coach Glacy, I'm having fun. Daming patama ni ko. You know what? If you get hit with my talks, I tell you I never intentionally to hit people, but these principles brought me where I am today. And many people who knows me, my team knows me, these things I'm very passionate because one thing that I really feel inadequate, okay? I feel those moments when I feel inadequate is when I see people striving and struggling in life and saying, I cannot do this because I don't have a money. Those are moments that would really break me and feel me crippled and feel me inadequate. Because like you're in front of people and you know you can make a difference, you can help them be better, and there's nothing you can do. So this is one moment when you talk about money that I feel inadequate. So I'm really going out. Because normally I don't want to talk about money. I think this is the first time I talk about money. I don't really want to talk about money. Because people have these misconceptions and I don't want to touch that. But it's breaking my heart that there's a lot of people struggling about money. When in fact, money is just about your wrong mindsets in life. I mean, you're not getting the pay that you want. Then create the wealth. How many talents you have right in there? I mean, just to receive, ayaw mo eh. Binibigyan ka ng pera, ayaw mo, nagdadrama ko, nakakahiya naman. Sa akin may ibigay. Tatanggap mo, bakit ba? Diba? So feeling mo, wala akong pera, naghihirap ako, kaya mo ako binibigyan. O, kita mo ugali mo. I mean, I never felt insulted if somebody wants to bless me. Are you? Are you? See? Don't feel insulted if somebody wants to bless you. Don't feel insulted if somebody's giving you Financial blessing. Nakakahiya naman. Hindi naman ako nanghihingi. Number 2. Commitment. Ay, number 3. Oh, talagang nagkusulat kayo. Commitment. Commitment. Big word, commitment. Hindi daw lahat kaya yan. Commitment includes, doon na lang ako sa inclusion. Wag na natin. Includes determination, persistence, and eto na, giving your all. 100% in everything and anything that you want. You will figure out that no matter what happened, if you have given your 100% in what you want to achieve, you'll get it. But most of the times, you give 80%, 90%. Kasi coach, in case of emergency, may natira. Diba? Lagi kayong merong reserba. Diba? What's the point? What's the point? If you believe that you are capable of creating wealth and allowing that wealth to flow, so why would you withhold? Why aren't you giving your 100%? Coach, 99% pwede, akin yung 1%. Ang sakit mo sa banks, nag-isip ka pa ng percentage, ibigay mo na lahat. Coach, niloko ko. Eh, tinatuto ka, next week huwag ka na magpaloko. Diba? Coach, naloko ko, ayoko na. Eh, anong mangyayari sa buhay mo? Hindi ka naman patay ngayon. Di, ulitin mo ulit. Unang-una, sino bang nagpaloko? Ikaw. Okay, number 4. Ituloy na natin to. Oo, baka may iba akong sabihin. Optimism. What is optimism?
Being positive.
Being positive. Okay. You know what? Winners in life, they can really manufacture anything and everything. The winners, the people who are winning in life, trust me, they can manufacture anything and everything in life. You know, as you go through tough times in your life, remember this. Inside of you, you can create an island. In your mind, an island where everything is available. And when you're able to create that island in your mind, then that will be starting to be manifested in your reality. Think about it, okay? I'm not talking about the law of attraction here. What I'm saying, when you create the optimism, the island of the possibilities, definitely your mind will start working for it to be a reality. It is not something that you just wait. No, it's not. Because the moment that you have created that, I remember you created the island. So when you created that island of possibilities, you will also be the same person building that up. And you will start seeing the results. When you think of something that's beautiful in your mind, have you ever experienced that until it happens, your mind keep thinking of opportunities and ways to have it? Paulit-ulit, hindi ka tumitigil. And you allow opportunities to come and to cause it to be a reality. That's optimism. On my number 5, appreciation and gratitude. Really. I'm talking about this kanina as the magical word, as the magical power. Gratitude comes from appreciations. And when you look at situations, and find things that you can appreciate, magically, you start receiving healing from pain. Magically, you start healing from your memories of lack. Magically, you start feeling that whatever happens in the past are just lessons. What happened in the past are just testing. What happened in the past is the past. When you're able to appreciate, when you're able to be grateful. But many times, you miss the gift of the present because you keep thinking of what you've lost in the past. You know what? If all my endeavors in the past really bloom, if all my business transactions in the past made well, I will not be a life coach today. And I would not be enjoying this profession. If I did not make that wrong call with Master Coach Lakenda, which many of you knows the story, then I would not be a life coach today, and I would not be able to have the privilege of certifying almost 200 people now. But because I made a mistake, big mistake, stupid mistake, I tell you, after that, I was like, stupid. How could you not see that there is one word that differs to your institute and the institute you're calling? But to me, that was like, how could you make that mistake? But how many of you continue to beat yourself for making a mistake? Can you rephrase it and say, maybe I didn't made a mistake. Maybe those were preparations for what I could be today. I made a handful of mistakes, or 1,000 mistakes in my life, and I still commit mistakes today. But every mistake is an opportunity for me to learn. I learn because I reflect, and when I reflect, I take actions. I don't beat myself. You know the antidote when you make mistakes? Very simple. Very simple. Learn the power of I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But hey, I'm sorry have a power only if said truthfully. If you defile the word, it loses its meaning. But if you really come in full humility, in a posture of, I'm very sorry, I have done this, then you will grow from it. But many of you is using the word sorry as an excuse, as a cheap commodity. Sorry, I just say sorry. And for some of you, feeling mo mamamatay ka pag nag-sorry ka. Mamamatay ka talaga kasi wala kang opportunity. Takot kang mag-sorry. In fact, you can't even say sorry to yourself. So, ang ginagawa mo, binibit mo yung sarili mo. Just saying. Finally, on my number 6, and now you can start breathing after this last word. Faith. Faith is your inner truth. Trust the part of you that knows what is your purpose. Think about it. The desires you have in your life, you know have purpose, right? The things that you want to achieve in your life, you know have reasons. But many times, you allow other people to snatch it from you. You allow rejection to cripple you. You allow bad words. You allow wrong mindsets to take it away from you. But I want you to remember that your faith in yourself, faith in the higher being, will bring you to a world that you can only imagine. That world exists. That world greater than who you are today exists. And you can live in that world only if you can have a faith in yourself and the Creator who have already prepared all the great things in life greater than what you have today. Good night, everyone. This is Master Coach A. I'll see you on Thursday. Bye-bye.